You think walking away hurts you? For a narcissist, your departure can trigger something they never prepared for. The terrifying realization that they no longer control the narrative. The moment you stop chasing, explaining, and proving yourself, their world begins to shift. And here's what most people don't realize. A narcissist's regret rarely appears all at once. It unfolds in 5 predictable stages. Understanding these stages will help you see why they suddenly come back, lash out, or act like you've become the most important person in the world. Have you ever noticed how someone ignored your value for years only to become obsessed the moment you left? Comment below with one word, free, if you've ever experienced that. Because today we're breaking down the 5 stages of regret a narcissist goes through after you walk away. And by the end, you'll understand why your silence often speaks louder than 1,000 arguments. The first stage a narcissist often experiences after you walk away is shock and disbelief. This reaction happens because many narcissistic individuals develop an inflated sense of certainty about their importance in other people's lives. Over time, they may come to believe that no matter how poorly they behave, how often they manipulate, or how much emotional pain they cause, the people around them will continue to stay. They mistake your patience for dependence, your forgiveness for weakness, and your loyalty for an unlimited resource. As a result, the possibility of you permanently leaving rarely feels real to them. When you finally walk away and maintain your distance, it disrupts a narrative they have been telling themselves for a long time. Suddenly, the assumptions that once made them feel secure are challenged. They may repeatedly replay conversations, search for clues, or convince themselves that you are simply upset and will eventually return. In their mind, your departure does not fit the script. They expected another argument, another reconciliation, or another opportunity to regain control. Instead, they are confronted with silence and absence. What makes this stage particularly unsettling for them is that your decision exposes a truth they did not want to acknowledge. They are not as powerful or indispensable as they believed. The person they assumed would always be available has chosen a different path. This realization creates confusion because it forces them to confront a reality that conflicts with their self-image. Rather than immediately feeling genuine remorse, they often struggle to understand how someone they thought was under their influence found the strength to leave and stay gone. After the initial shock begins to fade, the second stage often emerges, the ego wound. For a narcissist, your departure is rarely viewed as a simple relationship ending. Instead, it is experienced as a personal injury to the image they have carefully constructed about themselves. Many narcissistic individuals depend heavily on external validation to maintain their sense of worth. They want to be admired, desired, feared, or viewed as exceptional. The people around them often become mirrors that reflect back the importance they desperately need to feel. When you walk away, that mirror is suddenly removed. Your decision challenges beliefs they may have held for years. They may have convinced themselves that they are irresistible, that people cannot function without them, or that they can always regain control whenever they choose. The fact that you left and remained firm in that decision creates a painful contradiction between what they believe about themselves and what reality is showing them. This contradiction can feel deeply threatening because it exposes vulnerabilities they work hard to hide. As the ego wound grows, they may become preoccupied with questions that revolve around status, power, and rejection. They may wonder why they were not chosen, why their influence failed, or how someone they once underestimated found the confidence to leave. The emotional discomfort is often intensified when they see evidence that you are healing, becoming stronger, or building a fulfilling life without them. Your independence becomes a reminder that their control had limits. Rather than focusing on the emotional pain they caused, much of their attention is directed toward the damage your departure has done to the image they were trying to protect and project to the world. The third stage often begins when the narcissist realizes that shock, denial, and wounded pride are not enough to bring you back. At this point, the focus shifts from processing the loss to regaining control. What troubles them most is not necessarily the end of the relationship itself, but the fact that they no longer have direct influence over your thoughts, emotions, decisions, or attention. The loss of that influence can feel deeply unsettling because control has often been a central part of how they maintained their sense of security and importance. This is the stage where many people become confused because the narcissist's behavior can suddenly appear caring, remorseful, or dramatically different from what it was before. They may send unexpected messages, make promises they never made during the relationship, express affection, or even acknowledge mistakes they previously denied. In some cases, they may present themselves as changed, enlightened, or emotionally vulnerable. To someone who spent a long time hoping for accountability, these actions can seem like genuine growth. However, the key question is whether the goal is connection or control. For many narcissistic individuals, the urgency comes from losing access rather than developing empathy. Every response they receive can feel like proof that the emotional bond is still available and that their influence has not completely disappeared. Even negative attention can serve this purpose because it confirms that they still occupy space in your emotional world. If their attempts succeed, they often experience relief because the balance of power feels restored. The relationship may briefly return to a honeymoon phase, but the underlying dynamics frequently remain unchanged. What appears to be a heartfelt effort to rebuild trust can sometimes be a strategic effort to reestablish the position they lost when you chose to walk away and remain independent. The fourth stage often emerges when repeated attempts to regain control fail, and the narcissist is forced to confront a reality they desperately wanted to avoid. You are no longer responding the way you once did. Their influence is diminishing, and the strategies that previously worked are producing little or no result. As this realization settles in, frustration begins to build. What started as an effort to pull you back can gradually transform into resentment, hostility, and blame. For many narcissistic individuals, accepting responsibility for the breakdown of a relationship is extremely difficult because it threatens the image they have created of themselves. Admitting fault would require acknowledging behaviors they would rather deny, minimize, or justify. Instead of asking how their actions contributed to the separation, they often search for ways to place responsibility on someone else. In their mind, it becomes easier to believe that you were unreasonable, disloyal, selfish, or influenced by others than to face uncomfortable truths about their own conduct. This is why they may begin rewriting the history of the relationship. Positive memories are ignored, while any disagreement, mistake, or weakness on your part is magnified. They may tell friends, family members, or new partners a version of events that portrays them as the victim and you as the problem. This process allows them to protect their ego while preserving a sense of moral superiority. The narrative becomes less about what actually happened and more about defending their self-image. The anger during this stage is often fueled by wounded pride rather than genuine heartbreak. Your refusal to return represents a challenge to their authority and expectations. Every boundary you maintain becomes a reminder that they can no longer dictate the direction of the relationship or control how you see yourself. If this is helping you make sense of behaviors you've experienced, take a moment to like the video and subscribe. Understanding these patterns isn't about staying stuck in the past. It's about recognizing them so clearly that they never control your future again. Now, let's move to the stage where regret becomes much darker. The fifth stage is often the most complex because it involves a form of regret that looks very different from what most people expect. By this point, the narcissist has usually moved through shock, ego injury, attempts to regain control, and anger. Time has passed, and the reality of the separation has become harder to deny. The person they once assumed would always be available is no longer participating in the cycle. Your attention is no longer guaranteed. Your emotional energy is no longer accessible, and your life is continuing without their involvement. What makes this stage particularly difficult for them is the growing realization that they have become less relevant in your world. During the relationship, they may have viewed your attention as something they could access whenever they wanted, whether through affection, conflict, guilt, or manipulation. They were accustomed to having a degree of influence over your emotional state. When that influence disappears, they are confronted with a loss that extends beyond the relationship itself. They are losing a source of validation, reassurance, admiration, and significance. This regret is often triggered when they see evidence that you are healing, thriving, or creating a meaningful life without them. Your happiness becomes proof that their presence is not required for your success. Your confidence becomes evidence that their opinions no longer define your self-worth. This can be deeply unsettling because it contradicts the belief that they occupied an irreplaceable position in your life. At this stage, they may quietly revisit memories, wonder what access they lost, or think about opportunities they can no longer reclaim. The regret often centers on the realization that someone they once took for granted is no longer available to provide the attention, admiration, and emotional investment they once expected to receive. The sixth stage often revolves around image management. After the relationship has ended and it becomes clear that you are not returning, the narcissist may shift much of their attention toward protecting how they are perceived by others. For many narcissistic individuals, reputation is not simply a matter of social standing. It is closely connected to their sense of identity. They want to be seen as admirable, desirable, successful, misunderstood, or even victimized, depending on which version of the story serves them best. When a significant relationship ends, especially if you left by choice, that carefully maintained image can feel threatened. Rather than openly examining the reasons behind the breakup, they may focus on controlling the narrative surrounding it. They might selectively share details, omit important facts, or present events in a way that minimizes their responsibility. Friends, family members, co-workers, or mutual acquaintances may hear a version of the story that casts them in a favorable light, while portraying you as unreasonable, unstable, ungrateful, or difficult. This is often less about telling the truth and more about preserving a public identity that protects their ego. At the same time, they may work hard to demonstrate how well they are doing without you. Social media activity may increase, achievements may be exaggerated, and new relationships or friendships may be displayed more prominently. These behaviors can create the impression that they have moved on effortlessly. Beneath the surface, however, the urgency to manage appearances often reflects discomfort with how your departure affects the way others see them. If people begin questioning their behavior or recognizing patterns they once concealed, the loss of control over their image can feel almost as threatening as the loss of the relationship itself. The seventh stage centers on the fear of being forgotten, a realization that can become increasingly uncomfortable as time passes and life continues without their involvement. For many narcissistic individuals, relationships are not only about connection, but also about significance. They often derive a sense of importance from knowing they occupy a central place in someone else's emotional world. Whether through admiration, conflict, dependency, or attention, they want to feel that they matter. When you walk away and remain emotionally detached, that sense of importance begins to fade. In the beginning, they may assume that you are still thinking about them, talking about them, or waiting for them in some capacity. They may believe that even if the relationship is over, their impact remains strong enough to keep them at the center of your thoughts. However, as time passes and there are fewer reactions, fewer updates, and fewer signs of emotional engagement, a different reality starts to emerge. They begin to recognize that your life is moving forward independently of them. This realization can be especially painful when they see evidence that you have developed new routines, healthier relationships, personal goals, or a renewed sense of confidence. Every step you take toward emotional freedom reinforces the idea that they are no longer the defining influence they once believed themselves to be. The attention they once received naturally is no longer available, and the emotional position they occupied has been replaced by your own growth and self-reliance. What troubles them is not merely the loss of contact, but the possibility of becoming irrelevant. The thought that someone they once influenced, controlled, or took for granted can build a fulfilling life without them challenges the belief that their presence is unforgettable and permanently indispensable in the lives of others. The eighth stage is often the deepest and most uncomfortable realization a narcissist can face after you walk away. The recognition that the power they once held over you is gone. Throughout the relationship, much of their confidence may have been tied to the ability to influence your emotions, decisions, reactions, and sense of self-worth. Whether through praise, criticism, manipulation, guilt, charm, or unpredictability, they became accustomed to seeing their actions produce a response. That response reassured them that they still had access to your attention and emotional energy. When you first leave, they may believe that this influence remains intact. They might assume that enough pressure, persuasion, promises, or emotional appeals will eventually bring you back into the cycle. As long as they believe they can still affect your choices, they continue to feel connected to a sense of control. However, when repeated efforts fail and your boundaries remain firm, a more difficult truth begins to emerge. They start to realize that they can no longer dictate how you feel, how you view them, or what direction your life takes. This realization can be profoundly unsettling because it removes a source of validation they relied upon for a long time. Your independence becomes evidence that their influence had limits. Your emotional stability demonstrates that their approval is no longer necessary. Your ability to move forward without seeking their recognition challenges the belief that they are essential to your happiness or success. As this understanding grows, they may recognize that the dynamic has fundamentally changed. The person who once reacted, explained, defended, or sought understanding is no longer participating in the same pattern. The authority they believed they possessed has been replaced by your autonomy, and the emotional leverage they once depended on no longer exists. As we reach the end of these 8 stages, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. A narcissist's regret is often less about losing the relationship and more about losing the access, influence, validation, and control that the relationship provided. While they may move through shock, ego injury, attempts to regain control, anger, image management, hidden regret, fear of irrelevance, and the realization that their power is gone, your journey is moving in a very different direction. The most important lesson is not understanding what happens to them after you leave. It is understanding what happens to you. Every boundary you maintain strengthens your confidence. Every day of healing restores a piece of yourself that may have been lost in the cycle. Every step forward proves that your worth was never dependent on someone else's approval. Many people spend years hoping a narcissist will finally understand the pain they caused. But true freedom begins when your healing no longer depends on their realization, apology, or validation. The moment you stop measuring your value through their eyes is the moment you reclaim ownership of your life. So if you've walked away, remember this: their regret is their journey to face. Your responsibility is not to look back and wonder what they are feeling. Your responsibility is to continue building a life so grounded in self-respect, peace, and purpose that the need for their approval disappears completely. Because in the end, the greatest loss for a narcissist is not that you left. It's that you discovered you were always strong enough to live, grow, and thrive without.